Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day. Or as usual, one better than mine. And today we're still trying to scramble to save the dupes. It's been like 200 cycles and like 20 hours of trying to save them. But I'm still trying. Oh goody, we get another dupe. Please don't die on me, please don't die on me, please don't die on me. Banshee, Ugly Crier, or Vomiter? Ugly Crier is my favorite. Gastrophobia is totally fine. Welcome, Ari. Okay, we've got 31,000 calories. Are the mushrooms still set to a priority of 8? Yes, they are. Okay. So they're below other things at the moment. Yeah, you're just chowing down. Go ahead. Eat your heart out. We have several rows of mushrooms that are actually functional, which is good. Oh, right. These two shouldn't be 8s. I want those planted so that we fight this heat. Okay. Because the pressure's low enough, but the heat's too high. Oh, you found a pocket of air in there. Good for you. Yeah, you're just eating your heart out. Okay, we might have to increase the priority of mushrooms if you're just going to continue eating all of them. But we're okay for now? Yeah, we'll... If we get below 20k, because you just ate like 7k of my food, we'll switch things up. We want this closed. What is its Aaron level? Okay, 9. I can live with 9 on some of these tasks. Did I make these like a 7? Those are 8. Yeah, we're gonna make that a 7. We're just gonna drag other things down until the things that really need to happen are the last things that are 9. Yeah, that works, right? Okay. We're doing what needs to get done to get more mushrooms online. Okay. We're deleting the CO2, which is bringing this sour gas into the equation, and we do not want sour gas in here. We want this all CO2. So I really want them to do this door. Please, oh please, do this door. What's the pressure here? 11 versus higher. Okay, we'll leave that one not open. Okay. Guys. 9. Let's double check priorities. Yeah, everybody's priorities are good. Right, they're in mealtime right now. And you dropped the mushroom. It was supposed to stay there, but instead it fell all the way here. Right? That's where the mushroom's at? Yeah. Okay, the polluted water is getting up higher than it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's dripping. Yeah, that's higher than that's supposed to be. What are we at here? A number that's going down. Fiddling around. Going down and going up. Okay, those are fiddling around, but the trend is downward with this number. Yeah, that's going to skip over the pips. The pips will stay fine. Okay. Yeah, I left that door open too long. I'm very tempted to open this briefly, but I'm not going to. That would be a worse problem, because then we get more CO2 in the area, and we don't want that. Because this is 2,800 kilos of CO2. The food can't handle that. This steam is going down. It'll eventually become water. That's good. Over here, we're getting more polluted water to make it past this bridge and into here. That's good. I would like to suck this water into an infinite spot. Somebody's suffocating. Oh, stinky. They're not gonna get out, are they? Y'all better stay inside of here. Because the corpses are, keeping the door open. Great. Okay, and we're down to 21,000 calories. Okay, as soon as they close this door, I'm gonna re-up the mushrooms. Okay, it's number 2. They are getting to things. Maybe. Oh good, you hugged the pips. And you're eating their corpses. Great job. Great job. And yeah, super pressure over here. That'll occasionally spit out, which is not fun, but we have crushers going. Okay. This is almost low enough pressure. It's low enough here. Yes, those are about to get online. All of these are ready for harvest. I just want somebody to keep the sour gas out of here, please. And because they're always starving, I can't use double yellow alert. I don't have enough spares. At least you're eating right where the mushrooms are at. I'm okay with this. Oh, they're at 13k. Oh. Okie dokie. Time to make the mushrooms all 9 again because, well, the dupes keep eating. And eating and eating. And we can't have them starving when their stress reaction is to just keep chowing down. Okay, you picked up a mushroom and you didn't eat it there. Where are you going to eat? I need to follow the dupes and see what they're actually working on. Because if they're doing a nonsense task, I need to stop that. Because I've caught them doing a lot of nonsense tasks. Oh, we've got purple all the way down here. No, that's been coming up instead of down. This is the cloud we actually care about in here. Okay. Okay, Ari, where did you go? Yeah, that became number 22 because, well, they gotta do the mushrooms. You. Urgent relax. Life support wood burner, mop. Generate power. Wait, one of these is a 9? Yeah, that one to keep the pips surviving. Their food is not. Okay, yeah, gotta keep the pips happy. And every time they go through that door, they get more CO2 in the mix. Great. Oh no, that one broke. That used to be a, thing, and now it's spilling all of the pressure. Wait, no. Is it still? Oh. It's just barely still a water lock. But yeah, we have to Close that one off. Okay. That one's still a lock. This one's okay for now. Yeah, that sour gas ain't good, but we're letting the gases escape for now. We're not gonna mop these. You're helping reduce the gas transfer here. Right? Yeah, gases can still move around, but they're not choosing to very much. Okay. I want that built, but it's not an emergency. I have other things that are more important, like making sure these dupes have enough food because they keep eating it. Good, you ate the mushrooms from there because somebody else dropped them there for you. And then you dropped them, and then you slid down. Great. I can't have you eating everyone to death, man. This is gonna be one of those streams where I'm just sitting here groaning at the dupes because I can't give them new tasks. Because doing so will kill them. Wait, are they using these bathrooms? Why did you even go this way? Did you guys just kill yourselves to get air? No, you found air bubbles. This isn't off-gassing, so there shouldn't be much air down here. Okay, well, you found air. Good for you. Okay, that's staying that height. This isn't gonna go down very fast, so it's all going out this way. Yeah, we lost a digit, right? I sure hope so. At least it's going out that way. No, that's all backed up. Yeah, that's gonna take a while for that to clear out. That's fine. I wanna idle this, but I have to make sure the dupes eat and don't die on me. So it's less entertaining, but it's also the kind of entertaining that I know you guys like. So, yay. Okay. The pressure's almost low enough, but these things are still too hot. And they're not harvesting all the mushrooms that are available to them. That's number 59. What are y'all doing? Okay, Steve. Yeah, you want to relax, but you can't. Find safe area. Great priority, Steve. When in the schedule are we? Okay. They're making sure that's filled up. Good. Mop, generate power, harvest. 14. Okay, good. Airflow tile. Good. Store wood. Mop, build. Repair supply. Okay, we have new ones that need to be dropped in priority that added themselves to the list that we don't want them to. Okay. I gotta go around the map and remove a bunch of things that fived themselves that should not be fives. I'm so glad the numbers are color coordinated. Yeah, that one I would like built at a 5. That one's an actual 5. Those are actual 5s and 6s. Good. Those are not. That's not. Oh boy, did that add a bunch of stuff itself. Oh, this is cracking again. That needs to get rebuilt before I can shut off the water permanently. Well, I'm glad when things put themselves on the list, they don't put themselves on above 5. Well, let's look here in this view. Yeah, this water, it's all the way out to here now. Good. What's the temperature this switch is at? 119.4. Okay. So it's trying to get as close to that as it can here. Good. Yeah, we've gotten the dirt line all the way out to here. That's good. Okay, new dupe. No, I guess you're it. Welcome, Pay. Okay, back to making sure everything that needs to be done is not getting overwritten by other things that don't actually need to be done. Yeah, those are fine priorities for those. Okay, I think I covered the base so that when the dupes do stuff, they're doing the right stuff. So this mushroom is number 60. How is it number 60? You. Store wood, yes. I would like wood here. So that whenever there's power here, which there is whenever there's wood here, it will autofill itself and you can take bigger bundles. That would be great. Okay, and then they're gonna do construction supply. But they've still got repair auto sweeper. Which auto sweeper needs repair out of 5? This should not exist at all. You? You exist there. Okay, Dupes. What else you have in the 5 category that's messing with me? Okay. Your priorities are appropriate now. I'm so glad these don't require any power to do their magic. Otherwise, these dupes would be dead by now. Slouchy watermelon socks. Yeah. Samurai knitted socks that don't stay up. Decent. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with decent. Yeah, can you stop having meltdowns, Ari, and close this door? Number 79. And now we need this door closed because the pink has gotten that far down. Okay, well, the purple, but... See, this one's number 1 for them. This one's number 80. Eventually this purple is gonna move down, and then we'll have oxygen here. In a very, very long eventually. If you don't eat all the food first. Yay, you did a task. You did a task. Ooh. Okay, the pressure up here is 20, 20, 18, 13 versus 18. 12 versus 13. Okay, it's a little bit lighter here than it is there. For whatever reason. Maybe the gases moving around help it move up. I don't know. Okay, good. You're gonna do a whole bunch of tasks in quick succession. Good job, Ari. You, keep the pips alive. Well, at least with the water all the way up to here, the super amount of CO2 that's in with the pips won't get any higher, because these airflow tiles have been blocked off. So, that's marginally good news. And I want this pile mopped at an 8. Okay. Or maybe not, because the gas is making them move around is making it off gas, which means that there is air here. So I'm actually gonna cancel this chunk of it, and you scooch over to there, so all of this can become air for you guys. Because of the bottles. It's the bottles existing that's moving the stuff around. Because they're trying to off gas, and the puddle is just low enough that they can do that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that this maintains a space where you guys can breathe. Your ears will be popped for forever in here, but you'll be able to breathe. And we all know how valuable breathing is. And they cannot go through this door, right? They cannot go through this door. Excellent. They will not kill themselves by going through that door. Made a mess? Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. Okay, Ruby's been using this bed. As long as you're not dying from it, Ruby, I'll allow it. Okay, how can I get more of this CO2 disappeared more fast? So that my dupes are guaranteed to be able to breathe as much as possible. I'm thinking of building ladders here so they can reach up to here, but that amount of effort in making them go down low is not good. I want them to stay away from low. CO2, polluted water. Yes, okay, yeah, there's no chunk here where they could breathe if I put a ladder. So we're not even gonna try. This chunk here. Yeah, that's gonna go away eventually. And once that's gone, it will all go away. That's fine. Okay. This door is number 137 in their priorities. What about this door that I really want them to do? 48. Great. The purple is going down pretty fast. That's good news and bad news. So we need to switch this door to auto. Oh, because change settings is up. That's why they're all like, yeah, I'll do that right away. I want to keep as much purple out of here as I can. It's never going to be purple free, but I want at least some out of there. Good. Breathe in the yucky air. Good job. Using this as a storage of air. That's great. Yeah, that's this running over the edge. That's fine. This running over the edge. That's what we want. Oh, this made it all the way over here to drip over that side again, too. Well, that's, interesting. At least there's plenty of space over here. Okay, this is me just watching them. And them not getting anything done. Like these mushrooms. Okay, they're at least number 5. And Steve is working on some of them. Okay, so they will have some food. Once we get enough mushrooms going, they won't have to harvest them again anymore. They'll just get the food and be happy. But we're not at that stage right now. We're at the stage of them running around like manic idiots and not getting anything done. The only thing that's getting done are the door crushers. That feel like they're just keeping these mushrooms barely stable because this is still flipping back and forth at 10k. But because the purple is coming down, we know we are making progress. Because if the purple ever makes it down to here, we got rid of so much CO2. But I mean, that's still 16k right there. This is 20, 21, 28, 26. Like, even getting rid of all of the CO2, there's way too much oxygen. Who died and how? Suffocated. We're working on it. It's too late for you, Pay, but we're working on it. How long do I get a new dupe? 1 cycle. Okay. What's the pressure down here? 13.3. That's gone down by a kilo. Yeah. This pressure is going down. We are totally getting rid of a lot of this, and that's even with the water level rising that this has gone down. Oh good. The polluted water has decided to be at this height now. In that column. So it's definitely getting trapped in here more. Not as fast as it was before, but it is happening. Liquid. Yeah, it can pass through here as well. Progress is being made. Just a lot slower than I would like, but it's being made. And outside is still way too hot. It's gonna get cooler though, as we dump more of the polluted water down there. It is getting cooler outside. Let's check. 'Cause the dirt's moved all the way over to here. And this whole area is 120. This area is 126. This isn't 300 anymore. It used to be 300, now it's 126. 129, 132, 137, 142, 147, 150, 155, and 155. Yeah, the whole area has become like half as hot above freezing. Yeah, and this is 165 down here, 170. The whole pool here is 231, 232, so yeah, we've taken so much heat out of this biome, it's ridiculous. But this hefty chunk is still 300. Just about. Next to it's 80 and it's not transferring. Okay. You go ahead and not transfer your heat fast. Sure. But good. With this cooling down, that will make progress overall. I just hope it doesn't compress all of this steam and push it out of the way and then try and go up again. We don't want this to go up. Up is bad if it goes here. We want it to go up here, just not here. And I bet it's gonna go up here and cause so many problems. But if it is going up here, then the temperature fight can happen again and it'll be fine enough to survive. Because it'll have to be below 119 in order for that fight to even happen. Good. How much natural gas we have there? Yeah, that makes sense. The Pressure there is the same everywhere else. Excellent. So the sour gas is just getting pushed out whether it wants to or not. And then at some point the steam just beats it out. At least my rocket chimney is made of steam, as it's supposed to. Okay, new dupe. Ugly crier, vomiter, or binge eater. Ugly crier, please. You're not gonna lose calories when you're stressed. Welcome, Hassan. Okay, my food is going back up. They must have harvested, or the mushrooms just harvested themselves because they were done waiting. But this door is number 42. They don't want to do this one door. We're about to have oxygen coming in here, Dupes. We can't have that. I mean, we some oxygen wouldn't be terrible, but I mean, the pressures here, we can't have these pressures. We're trying to fight those pressures by deleting stuff. Even these mushrooms on the floor right next to the crusher are like, yo, I can't keep up with this. It's too much pressure. And they're not functioning. Okay, this pressure here, 11. It's making no difference whether I had opened these or not. No, this one's higher pressure than in here. Okay, no, we didn't. Okay, oxygen has gotten in here. I'm making you guys do this. You guys get one task, exclamation pointed, for every dupe we add. That means once every 3 cycles, I give you a do this. Yeah, and I made you do it next to oxygen because that's now a toxic gas to the mushrooms. Hassan is so slow. You can do it, buddy. It's so hard for them to do basic functions. Oh. Yeah, catch your breath. Try again, keep switching tasks so nobody does anything. Yay! They did a single task today. Okay. So now oxygen will end up in the mushroom zone, but hopefully it'll filter itself up out of here, and when the oxygen is in the zone, hopefully it's able to be breathed by the dupes briefly. So we're gonna have to tell them to close this door off soon, because this cloud is gonna get lower. It is. I know it is. What's been the uptime on these? 51% ain't terrible. 12 is. Yeah, they're not providing enough power for those. That's okay. This is doing the main work. Hey, these two are online for 2 seconds. And now we have another new mob task. Yep, another new mob task. Hey, we're back over 30,000 calories again, so that's good. If we get to 50, I'll lower the mushrooms a notch. So they can get to other tasks other than just harvesting mushrooms. $12K there, 10.2 down here. Ah, this little air vent is why these ones got ready before these ones, yeah. Body temperature and pressure. You'll get there, little ones. You'll get there. Yeah, you're 2.1 degrees away. Yeah, and all these Weezeworts are working so hard to cool the area, only for all of their work to get crushed away. Yay. Oh, and you're binge eating again. Thanks, Ruby. Thanks. And I can't do anything to get their stress down enough to be functional. The amount of time they spend having their stress reactions is less, and the amount of time I would have them spend on the massage table that would never be powered enough to work anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, we just got that door closed, and already the purple is now approaching here. Good news, bad news. So we're gonna need to get a 9 in place here soon after the save. Oh right, Ruby's the one who wants the leather jacket. This Ruby asked the pressing questions, like where can I get a leather jacket in space? It's still not available in the game, Dupes. Okay, this one's 46. Yeah. They're at least acknowledging it in the 40s. But it's not gonna get done because mushrooms are an eternal quest, especially when Ruby keeps binge eating. Thanks, Ruby. Thanks for making the game harder, Ruby. At least you're not destroying stuff. That's worse than the binge eating. And Ari dropped his mushroom. And they have to chase it further down because they have not built these yet. They're 9s. It's a 33 to them, though. I'm trying to help them. But, since they don't wear backpacks, they drop their food every time they run out of air. And I'm trying to help them avoid that problem. But no. They're just having their issues. At least the air is closer now. So that is helping them. but because I don't have mealwood anymore, because this is my first run and the Pacu ate it all, we have to use the food that's harder to manage, even though I'm still cheating with this. Okay, we're at 65,000 calories. The mushrooms can go back down a notch. You guys don't have to worry about harvesting the mushrooms for a while. Yeah, we're up to 82 because they all went on a mushroom hunting spree. Good. Wait, these are online. Yay, more online. I'm surprised these ones are online with how much sour gas is in the mix. Okay, and the sour gas has made it all the way down to here. It's now threatening these doors. They need to be set to auto. This one's a 9. And if they don't choose to do this, by the time we get a new dupe, it gets the exclamation point. Like, it's number 3 right now. Surely they're gonna choose to do this soon. But I'm so glad that the sour gas is an issue, because that means we're doing our job removing the CO2. We want all the CO2 gone from everywhere outside of Mushroom Land, but we still need it in Mushroom Land. It's a catch-22. We have to lower the pressure, but lowering the pressure also means removing the gas that we need. It's stupid. It's so stupid. How soon until we get a new dupe and therefore another hand, and therefore I can use the exclamation point again? 0.9, okay. At least they can get food again every time I make the mushrooms at 9. Okay, game. Just progress further and let the dupes live. Yep. This purple's getting there. This is gonna get exclamation pointed as soon as we get a new dupe. Who is suffocating, and can pausing help them live? Okay, Hassan is going here? There's air there? There's air there. Do not die on me, do not die on me. You found an air bubble! Good. Yep, yucky lungs, yep. We're not solving that for a while, guys. I'm glad they can claim an air bubble and continue to utilize it even if the air bubble moved away from them. Oh, made a mess, yeah. We're not giving you bathrooms for a while either, guys. We're just trying to keep the CO2 managed right now. Is this still a bubble of breathable? Okay. They're finding air in weird and mysterious ways, and I will not complain about that. How goes the liquids? Okay, that's still doing that, but this is a 2 wide thing now instead of just 1 wide. Yeah, that water's trapped there. That's fine. This is still growing. Excellent. Yeah, the dirt's moved further to the right. It's stupid progress, but it's still progress. Yeah. This is about to disappear. That means the water level's going down. Yeah! This is all going down, guys. It's all good. No worries. Starvation, Hassan. Okay, there's mushroom right here. Yeah, you're trying to get food. Yeah, you're less than 100 on the calories. Recover breath and eat. Yes. Yes, I know. You need to do those things. And you lost your time gap. Your current errand is still eat. Recover breath. You're going here. You're not gonna die on me doing this, are you? Somebody stole your air bubble. Hassan, please don't die on me over this. You're recovering breath, okay. Yeah, that's going up way too slow. Okay, you have air. And now you're going to eat. Good. And yeah, you're dying. Hassan's not gonna find food. Destructive, destructive, or destructive. No. I'm breaking the streak. And this little baby. We don't need the food right now. Move to this location. That's in order. They can't reach the thing. Yep, there goes Hassan. He just got stuck in a can't find air and food cycle. We're working on that, Hassan. I know it doesn't feel good right now. Oh, and we didn't get the new dupe to replace. We didn't get a replacement dupe. Not good. And because dupes are still dying on me, I can't idle. So long as dupes die, I can't idle. Cause I mean, I gotta share every death with you guys. Yeah, long commutes, you don't say. Okay, this is getting in here where we now have purple. You, do you have a full belly? Yeah, you do. You've been able to find food. We're making this the thing that's happening. Ori's just a mess, but it's okay. We have Steve. Steve's able to do stuff sometime. Yes, Steve even takes the time to help Ori chill. Good. Good. Okay. So, yeah, we've now cut this air off from getting into here because we need to keep this CO2 and not anything other than CO2. The pressure here is still too high. That's okay. We have less air from here coming in here anymore to compete. We've gotten so many rows of mushrooms online. Oh, and we can mop. Let's, mop. We're gonna have so much polluted oxygen as soon as the pressure gets low enough for it to go to expand. But until then, we have issues. Good. Y'all are doing stuff as a team. And you, made more. Hey, this one got filled. Good. Mushrooms don't fall as far anymore. How's thermal handling up here? Okay. That is vacuum. Good. Yeah. 84 versus 151. Yeah. Good. We're trying to keep the mushrooms the appropriate temperature. If these ones ever say that they're too warm, then we can put these ones back because Nicola's love letter has been equalizing the temperature around here. Or did you make the mess? Yeah, that's fine. We don't care. Go ahead. Those are running good. That's more stuff going to space. This has been staying consistent even though that water level has been going up. Good. And that dirt line has moved further to the right. Excellent. Though I think it's having trouble pushing that far. Yeah, there's 2 lines above that. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, there's lots of dirt. It's doing its thing. I want to look at the thermals. Relative. Yeah, we've got a rainbow going on down here. So, yeah, because we have an abyssalite layer here, the chill went through the liquids here and the liquids here, but is taking its time getting to these liquids because it couldn't go this way. And then as we find our dirt tile where the polluted water is just becoming dirt, is this little golden zone. And yeah, that's gonna get cooler and cooler as we go. That's just taking its time, it doesn't matter. That's gonna stay hot for a long time. Oh, I like this rainbow we've got here. Whee! Okay. Yeah, and we can see how here it's getting hotter that way. Good. The CO2 will be taken care of. We can do this. We lowered the mushroom priority and we've still got 73,000 kilos. Excellent. Of calories. Yeah, plenty of food. With this water dripping here, we can let it drizzle here a bit more because this is probably getting hot from here. Let me just poke a hole in a place that doesn't matter, like here. Yeah. I want to see it get done. I know I wasn't gonna do the yellow alerts, but it's a fast one. Oh, this was during their food section. That was no, they had numbers. They weren't doing it during their downtime. That's fine. Oh, there goes Ari. Here comes Steve. He can get stuff done. There we go. So, yeah, the temperatures here are a lot better than they were a second ago. Yeah, that's going down. Excellent. That'll help cool this faster. $101, yes. That was like 104, 105 earlier. Yeah, that steam's gonna come out of suspension soon. And that'll make this area more accessible. Because all of this water as it goes by has been hitting here to cool it. Yeah, we're gonna win that war soon. Excellent. That water's still dripping in. That's still splitting. That's gonna stay there. That's fine. And this is getting cooled. So in the event the dupes have to be here in the future, it's not death. Because I was thinking of making a door crusher in this location and then opening this up to crush all the contents here, but I don't think it's safe enough. We gotta make sure the CO2 is cool enough for them to inhabit before I do that. Look at all the mushrooms that are ready for harvest. And that the purple has gone past here. Excellent. Had we had a door here, we would have had to put one in there. This one's taking longer to move, that's fine. And everything below is CO2, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got some time before they need to do this one. It should not be number 5. A 9 equals current errand? Excuse me? Excuse me, you're going to do it? Amazeballs. Okay. Well, now it's not current errand, but hey, it's number 2. They are taking so long to do anything. Oh, they built these things now. Good. Yeah, Ruby's just there chowing down. It's fine. Yes, now these ones have a higher pressure level than these, so we don't have to spend energy removing this CO2 when we're in emergency mode. All of this is just gas storage right now. Vacuums paid off. Okay, and the order of everything is going down, that's fine. Because it's their not work time right now. We have so many mushrooms now that are all growing. Which means that we don't need to harvest them anymore in order to maintain a food supply. They will readily drop their own supplies on their own now after 4 cycles or something like that? I don't know. But the dupes don't have to do it. So as long as the food supply stays up, I can keep lowering the priority of the mushrooms to be harvested. Which is less work for the dupes, better cheats, and all of their investments are paying off. Good. Excellent. These ones are so close to here, and yet... Oh, it's body temperature. Okay. It's not the pressure. They're 1.1 degrees away. This one's gonna flip any second. Okay. It's because it's having to fight against all of the heat that we're destroying from down here. This has actually gone down in pressure. Interesting. We're managing to remove all of this pressure too. Excellent. That's becoming a 3rd row. Cool. And the dirt's even further over to the right. Excellent. I think it's able to move over to the right faster now than it was before because it's not having to cool as much of this anymore. Because it's already cooled so much of this, and before it was equalizing amongst the whole thing. Okay. We might actually see this steam come out of suspension at some point. Because this polluted water over here is 71. Yeah. Hopefully it goes up and doesn't try to go this way. At least this is 3 tiles deep, so it shouldn't crush Mount Morbmore if it chooses to go up this way. I want it to go to the right. Please go to the right. If it does, I open the thing up there and tell them to destroy here, here, and here. And then make sure they get to building this. But that's a long ways away for them. They can't get that far. Good, that's all still ones. Okay, so yeah, this purple is encroaching on this. If you guys don't do this, by the time we get another dupe, we get another yellow alert. You got 0.2 cycles, dupes. 0.2! Get that mushroom. Okay, yeah, we don't see utilization rates from mushrooms like we do from other stuff. Current errand? You understood my threat, Ari? Did you really understand my threat, Ari? Nope. They decided not to. Oh, we're continuing to go up in the calories. I think I can lower the number on the mushrooms again and not worry about it. Wow, we're almost there. We're gonna get your friend and then see if you... No current need. Oh. Oh, yeah, we switched clicking. Ugly Cry or Binge Eater. Okay. Critter aversion or anemic flatulent? Joshua! Because you don't fart. Okay, this thing. Now that we have a new friend, we do this thing because the purple cloud keeps coming down. Oh, Ari says he's gonna do it. Nope, Steve took over again. Okay, cool. We're almost down to the door crusher level on the purple over here. Wow. Okay. Since the food calories went up another 10k, I'm going to lower the demand on attending to the mushrooms by another number. Not that the difference between 8 and 7 means anything to these dupes, but because they're not doing anything. They're just trying to survive. All they do is eat the mushrooms and try and find air. But, air is becoming more available. See, the air has moved down a few tiles. It has. So, because this has moved down so far again already, we want to close this. Because we've already seen the purple move in. We can't have that. This is going to become more of an issue soon. So it's now number 9. You know what? We're just gonna close all of these ones. Because we don't need the help with this anymore. Trying to reduce the pressure. Yeah, just reduce pressure from that side now. Yeah. So that'll speed things up even more with the removal of CO2, now that we're only focusing on the left column. Look how much more air they have access to. That's so much air. These ones are close enough to that I'm gonna give them the orders to close those as well. Yeah. The pressure's low enough that all of these can grow. Excellent. Yes, and there's a huge pressure differential between inside and outside. Like, out here is too much, but in here, they can grow. Us. Okay, goody, they closed all of these. The pressure here is low enough that I can let them build this door. Yeah. At an 8. They built that wall! They built a thing! Oh my! Okay, next, we're building another door here at an 8. Now that all of this is low enough. Yeah, we don't need to crush any more CO2 that's inside the chamber. We're still going to continue to do so. But we want to make sure this gets crushed faster than any of this does. Now that we have all of these mushrooms running. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna mix for forever, and that's fine. We can live with that. You're harvesting a mushroom? But we have 80,000 calories. Priority? 4. Yeah. We don't need to deal with the mushrooms being harvested. You guys can forget about the mushrooms and do other things! Okay. And since we've closed this wall off, more of the pressure is coming from this side, which would naturally make sense. Okay, the purple's approaching this door now. Let's set that to auto. Somebody made a mess, our food went up. Where did you make a mess? Is it a place I need to clean? Nah, it's fine. We want this built. It's still ear pop range in here, but it's not going to prevent the stuff from working. Right now we need to make sure the pressure here is enough that it can fight against this pressure, which we want going up and out. So we actually want this one to stay open. So that the pressure can equalize and go that way. Okay. Because the more we crush this now, the lower the CO2 is going to get. We want it to go up instead of down. But the pressure out here is so high that it might press it down too as well. We've got double things going on right now. Okay. Set this one to open so that the pressure can leave here. 16 versus, yeah, it's actually better if I leave that one closed. And turn this back on. That just wants to shove it out here every time it gets in there. Yeah, that would actually be a better use based upon how thick the oxygen is now. Cut that. And you can function again. Carbon dioxide. Green, 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 green. Yeah, okay, you're being told you can run. It's the whole no power thing. Yeah, that's good. And we want CO2 put into here, otherwise it goes to space. Those pumps down there have been doing stuff. Okay, good. Purple's now down to here. They have not gotten to this task. It is Joshua's current errand, though. Joshua? Oh no, that was Steve that just passed by. And we have that liquid's in here. We don't want that. Okay, cool. Good, that's coming down. It's gonna get crushed. I'm gonna have to turn these off if we don't continue to have CO2 at its level. Which, I mean, is a good thing. So let's find a way to spread more of this oxygen around. And I think that's by putting it in here. This is hot, but the relative amount is trivial. All of these, I believe, have been cut from power. Yeah. We're going to let the dupes have oxygen in here. Hey! Oh, hello, Raiders! Welcome to my not so exciting stream where I've only lost 1 or 2 dupes. And I'm just waiting for them to do trivially little. But welcome, Julie and everybody. Is that sour gas? Yeah. Yeah, it came from the bottom of the base. I guess I can let everybody know how all this happened. Okay, so for the last like 200 cycles plus or whatever, I've been dealing with an issue. So, down here I had polluted water up to here, and I was like, oh, I'll just do an Escher waterfall down here in the corner and just yeet it out. Which is why I've got so much sand here, is I did in fact yeet it, but then the sour gas decided to be like, oh hey, there's a hole. I'm gonna come in here, because had it just been an Escher waterfall, it would have been fine. But it wasn't. I was like, no, this isn't fast enough for me. So I just made a hole. And big hole did big damage. And sour gas at 300C got in the base. And up in here and did lots of heat damage. But that wasn't the bigger of the problems. This one, had it just been this, would have been solved ages ago. But no. No. I had to release this as well. Yeah, that's like 70 million crude. The saga. Yeah, so, I initially thought, oh, just this Escher waterfall will solve the problem. It'll suck it all back in. But, too much chaos. This waterfall, was not strong enough. The game is paused right now, so I can't show you all the damage yet, but once it, like, finishes saving, I'll show more. It's a lot. Okay, so you can see all the crack damages here. I thought, oh, that's not good. It's going up instead of to the right. I thought it would go to the right, because there was, all the space over there. Come on, game, let me tell story. I can't tell story while you're paused. Come on, shoo. There we go. So, my oil biome is, like, sizable. It's the whole width, and I have this whole steam chamber over here that's supposed to be a rocket chimney, but I've yet to launch a rocket. I thought the crude oil from over here would be like, yeah, party time to the right and up. But it decided to skip the whole to the right and just went up. And went through my entire power brick and was like, nah, I'm not finished there. And broke through this, which I didn't think it would do. But it had a different idea and it plowed ahead. And ahead and ahead. And in order to fight against the crude oil, I was like, yo, I have infinite water. I flipped the bit. 6k cycles of collective polluted water. Yeah, I did the multiplication trick on it. Once you got 1 million kilos in a tile of whatever liquid you want, just open some space above it, and it just says, boom, there's more of me. And I keep releasing this every now and then to keep fighting against the crude oil. So the crude oil is contained, but the damage it did is not. So, all of this makes CO2, and I was scrubbing it. But my sieves were outside of the area because I wanted to have at least some chance of the water not overheating. But as mentioned, the water line was up to here. So these were all down. Therefore, my carbon skimmers weren't doing their thing. So when this thing got exploded, all of its CO2 got popped out. You see that number? That's like 3,000 kilos per tile of CO2. And that's not the only place it went to. Like, I've got it all over here, over here, over here, over here. And it wasn't just on this half of the base. It was also, it found its way into this half of the base. So, I've been door crushing the CO2 out of the way. We're finally below ear pop. And they're doing a task! The mushrooms look happy. Finally. Because you saw that was a 3,000 kilo tile. Mushrooms don't like it when it's above 10 kilos. So, I've been trying to destroy as much CO2 as I can. I was at 0 calories. The dupes were starving to death. Oh, good. And we're finally getting to the point where the, other gases are starting to fill up this chamber, which means I have to, keep ahead of the gas falling down and close these off. I'm actually gonna finish closing all of the mushrooms off at this point. They're all set to auto now. So there will be gas transfer still. But I don't need to destroy this CO2. I need it to stay in here to some degree. We just cracked this open so there was more space for air, which sounds silly, but because I had so much CO2, it compressed all of the oxygen as well. So right now it's 18 kilos in this tile. It was 30. So if the oxygen gets back into this area, not only does it like not be CO2, but that's also going to fight against how much mushrooms I can even have. It's such a mess. Well, I never had to know that before. Well, now you do. So you had multiple tsunamis. Yes. So, every time they go through a door to get mushrooms for food now, this is 15 here, but this is 23. So, now if I crush too much of the CO2, the, air will be too thick and still too voluminous for me to grow the mushrooms because they'll be overpressured again. So now I'm hoping that the dupes will get to making more CO2 even though I'm not done crushing it yet. Just so that the CO2 is in the correct location and so that the power will turn this pump on that I just re-enabled that will suck the non-CO2 out of here. But it doesn't have power because this is off. Because the dupes are like, no, we're not gonna do any deliveries. Even though it's denied. More door crushers everywhere. Like, I'm trying to. I gave them these orders, like, either last stream or the stream before. And it's still 95. They managed to build 2 door crushers. I still want this one here. Because once the water level recedes again, this room will get filled with CO2. That is the multi-hundred kilograms. Once this is built, I can close this door off. Actually, at this point, because this has gotten this low, and the time it took those ones to do stuff, I'm going to cancel this automation wire and put it here so that that door stays closed all the time. And then I'll lock this one, and then these ones will door crush this CO2 monster. Slowly but surely over time. Oh, new dupe. Oh no, is the water getting put somewhere now? Yes. Sorry, I may have missed that part. That's cool. Vomiter or binge eater? I think you're better. I stopped looking at these red bits and started looking at the stress reactions because it's that bad right now. The water gets emptied out here. Right now you don't see it here because, well, it actually is being drained. It doesn't look like it, but it is. It was draining out here, and it was draining out over this side. This column's blocked off, but these 4 all are part of this mess. And right now it's draining out mostly through here. So as soon as this gets built and this water level gets 1 tick lower, this will be a CO2 chamber, and we'll be able to start crushing that with this. So this is dripping off through the center of the base to keep it relatively cool. Which I then have it split here to dump further down, and then split here to dump here so that this steam gets cooled. This steam is also being cooled by the water that's passing by it. It's close to becoming no longer steam and becoming water. It's close. But like, it's still got all that CO2. It's getting cooler. So all of this can get through here. By the way, all that steam came from this steam room. So much happening. Okay. But the dupes are doing nothing. So once this steam is gone, I'll build a door crusher here and then start crushing this CO2. Because, I mean, that's just so much. So then the big four over there merge through here, and everything drooling down the center merges into this puddle. This puddle is getting sucked into here. This has done 16.5 million kilograms of suckage, which is great. But this here is actually doing more, because all the holes the crude oil made going up, well, I'm making it go down to fight the heat. It's done nothing against the heat here. It's just made a bunch of steam that's stuck here. At a temperature that's gone down. Okay. And, I made this Escher waterfall over here to capture just enough crude that the, level came down. I built this one first, thinking it would be enough. It was not. So I built the other one over there, and it was enough. So you can see now, below this defunct business and this never really got to start business, this will be my, liquid steel duplicator. In a long time in the future. Let's see, what are you guys saying? This is the most unstable long base I've seen. Yay! Can you crush water? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can crush water, but I don't need to. I've not tried that before. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can crush both liquid and gas. It does the same thing. But if you have items stuck in doors that are debris, they stay there. So, I finally got the crude oil and also the petroleum oil just far enough down below this mess that the polluted water is flowing this way to the right. Let's go back to Colorland. Relative temperature, yes. I love relative temperature. So, this cool tank has been cooling all of this. Hasn't touched that, but has been cooling the rest of the oil biome. So it's been moving slowly to the right. You can see these little droplets here. That's the polluted water becoming dirt and steam. So as you can see, I've taken so much heat out of this. This is becoming lighter as we go. It keeps moving further to the right throughout the stream. It was like here at the start of the stream, and it's already moved this far. Interesting. Yeah, so the polluted water is both being trapped in this Escher waterfall and being sent to space. Eventually, it'll actually cool the oil biome enough that the steam will no longer be steam and it will be water. Rainbow of Death, yes! Yes, Rainbow of Death. Gotta love it. I want to go back to the Rainbow of Death because you said that. Yeah, Rainbow of Death. I love how it like makes this arc here because of how much it's transferring heat through, but this is just staying so hot. But yeah, the dirt's all the way to here. You can see that it's hotter here than it is down here because I've made that much progress cooling in the time it's taken for the steam to rise. Truly an impressive amount of unfortunateness. Why, thank you. Okay, so I want to make Escher waterfalls to collect this water and to collect this crude, but that's on the long finger. So is actually rebuilding these tiles here to separate and rebuilding these. It's not safe to let the dupes down here. There's too much CO2. And like the water went down, so all of my mermaid holes. No, this one is actually still polluted oxygen. Okay, so some of my mermaid holes are still able for them to use to get air. But I'm not trusting the mermaid holes. I need to actually get air down here. I'm calling them mermaid holes because, well, they had to do a lot of underwater breathing to build this. Because, well, we had accidents with all the water. It broke a lot of things, including the Atmos suits that were supposed to be used to fix this. So instead, I just stuffed airflow tiles, underwater in polluted oxygen, and when you place it, it creates a vacuum, which the polluted oxygen from below fills, and just gives you consistent air down there. If it's polluted oxygen, and it's only from the bottom, because we learned it does not go from polluted oxygen above will not outgas below or to the side. It has to be below. What a great idea. Why, thank you. Could be a great thing for the ocean planet. Only if it's polluted water. It will not do that if it's water. How many dupes died building the airflow tiles? The pile here is rather small. We've got a few over here. There's some scattered about here. These ones kept trying to go into the steam, and we couldn't have that. Oh, damn. I think the biggest pile is here. I don't have mods, so I can't show you the full number, but yeah, it's gonna take them a while to put all the tombstones in place. It's a lot. And I have to go soon. I can't give you the full explanation of what's going on anymore because it's puppy time. But you guys got most of it. Oh, I gotta show one more bit of damage that happened. That's an impressive amount of damage. Come on, game. Let me show one more thing off while the people decide who we're gonna raid next. Come on, game. The puppy's here. Come on, game. Okay. Yeah, there's dupes there, there's dupes there, there's dupes there, there's dupes there. They're scattered about everywhere. The other bit of impressive damage is when I released this, instead of going down, it went up, which is why I now have a bunch of airflow tiles everywhere. But yeah, it went up, and it went up so hard it destroyed all of this. And it destroyed all of this. I had to replace this before I ran out of air. But it went up so hard that it destroyed gantries from water pressure. These gantries, mind you, are in the vacuum of space. Not just space exposure, where it can be a void. Vacuum. This is pure void. I had so much water pressure from down here that it shot up into space high enough to cause damage from water pressure. In the void. Enjoy that thought. I have to leave now. Who were we raiding? You guys have a name for me? Otherwise, I'll just pick a random Oni person. I was suggesting SF Hobbit earlier. Okay. We will go raid them. If I can... There we go. Start raid. Okay, and 9, 8, bloody blah seconds. Enjoy your raid of the Hobbit, who's also playing Oni. Bye!